Ah, what a beautiful day in Chernarus. Just checking out the new update, looking beautiful in a field where you're just surrounded by nature, and there's just no human objects. Like just all you and nature, and the field and nature and what the heck is that? An electric pole? A single electric pole in this field? I mean, what the heck? Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake, and today I'm going to be talking about the things that got changed in the 0.62 update to Dayz Standalone. Now, this update isn't fully out on stable, but it is out in the experimental branch, and it's actually honestly pretty good. In fact, it's less buggy than a lot of stable versions have been when they came out, so I'm all for it, and I think the devs are doing a great job, especially since, well, I can't talk, they are claiming that 95% of the dev team is working on 0.63 / the beta release, and that only, of course, 5% are working on 0.62. In fact, but this update is actually like really good on its own. So yeah, good job to the 5% that worked on this update, I can say, and hopefully the other 95% work even better on the next one. So we should have some good stuff coming for us. But today we're not talking about 0.63. We are talking about 0.62 and the changes that were made. So we're gonna start with the biggest thing and the most obvious thing, and that is the visuals that have been changed. And so basically, the entire forestry and plants and vegetation have been redone. And now the map has multiple types of trees, and there was multiple types of trees before, but multiple types of forests and different looks to the forest, and the vegetation is thicker in some points, and there's more trees that are falling down, and my favorite thing actually is, there's two huge things. I love the new look of the forests, but my favorite thing is either the new wind that's been added in, so now you can see the trees blowing around and the grass moving, and you can hear it, and that's amazing. But I can't decide if my new favorite thing is the wind blowing the items, or not the items, the forestry stuff or the vegetation, or if my favorite thing is the ambient sounds, which is new. So I heard about them adding new sounds, and I didn't think that'd be a big deal, but you guys, if you haven't seen this or heard this yet, I'm going to give you a chance real quick as I just kind of walk through this forest for you to listen to the ambient sounds that go on. They are amazing, the immersion is insane, and they change as you walk next to a bush. For instance, you might hear an animal chirp from inside, like a little cricket, from specifically that bush, and so it gets quieter as you walk away from the bush. And at night there's more crickets chirping, and there's owls hooting, and hoot 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 hoot. Perfect owl. You guys didn't even know that was me or a real owl. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna give you a chance here to listen to the new sounds and look at the new forest a bit. Alrighty guys, and so that was the new sounds in the forest, and I hope if you thought those were beautiful, and if you didn't think they're beautiful, well, something's wrong with your eyes, and you better pause the video and head on down to the eye doctor. Anyways, but yeah, so make sure you let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new forest. I love them, I love them, I love them. Because guys, this game is joked about as a running simulator, and so now you can have fun as you simulate. You run through the woods, and it's just enjoyable just to do that, to enjoy the ambience of where you're at. And this is kind of crazy because most people don't actually ever get a ghillie suit in the time of playing, but they've actually redone the look of the ghillies, and if I can find a picture of those, which I believe I can, there'll be a picture on screen now of the ghillies, and if not, then I'm sorry, but there should be one. Anyways, there's also some new sounds changed. The bows have new sounds for the crossbow and the improvised bow. There's a new sound for the flashbang, which also makes me think the flashbang will work better now. I know that at point in 0.61, they didn't work, and I'm hoping they work now. If not, then, well, there's a sound, so big deal. The bang works. The flash doesn't work, but the bang part of the flashbang works. And then apparently the repeater has a new sound. And I do not have the sounds for any of these items, so I apologize for that, but they're not that interesting. Anyways, the biggest mechanic thing that's been changed is the weapon sway has apparently been quote-unquote drastically changed. I looked at this, and it has been changed, and I think it's at a good point now. Saying drastically is kind of a stretch, but I don't know. So give me your thoughts on that if you guys have played around with it a bit. It is it's great progress to having better weapon sway, if not perfect as it is now. but I am liking that. Now, if any of you saw the previews for the new character animations and movements, those things will not be coming to 0.62. That is a 0.63 thing, if you're wondering. Yeah. So then there's a couple new locations added. So around Lopatino, there's now a new castle that is really, really neat, and I believe there's a bridge around there as well. I'll have a picture of that up on screen here. And also, there's, I think, been added the Sosnovka Dam, which also looks pretty gnarly. I will now put a map on the screen showing what parts of the map have been changed or tweaked, and as you can tell, the northwest area has just been drastically changed. Now, that's based on the map. Realistically, though, it's not that much different. It's more like these are tiny little changes that have happened everywhere. In fact, it could simply be a deer stand has been moved or placed, because I believe a lot of deer stands have been removed and added into random locations, especially around military camps. So yeah, here's some list of updated locations. Specifically, the military base at Zelenogorsk has been updated. The military base at Mashinko. There's a new train station actually in Novaya Petrovka. The Rogovo area has been reverted to the pre-.61 layout. Tolga has also been reverted to pre-.60 layout. And then all forests, of course, as I mentioned earlier, are more dense with trees, which is pretty sweet. Now, one little change a lot of people notice is that you can't actually hide in some of the trees anymore, which, while this is, it's sad because it was really fun. Like, if you're running from somebody, you can honestly like dip into a tree. It was sort of OP because in real life you can't exactly just like press into a tree without like stabbing yourself. I personally don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with that change, but for all the other benefits, I think it's a minor deal. The map has also had a bunch of lighting improvements. Like there was a lot of bugs with lighting, and hopefully some of those have been fixed. I'm sure there are still some. Rain behavior has been improved. Wind behavior has been improved, and like I said, there's a wind shader visible on plants, rain, etc. My favorite thing of the entire update is that apples, bananas, kiwis, and oranges are now spawning again. Yes! Get your healthy fruit back in the game. No canned peaches, no canned pineapples. I don't think those are in the game, but I said it. Yeah, so some other minor things that the PU scope has a new reticle. The portable gas stove has wasn't lighting up the environment, but now apparently it's lighting it better. I never actually noticed that. In fact, I think it was working for me, but maybe I don't know. Interesting. So, anyways, guys, you should get out and download the experimental update and take a look at it yourself and check out these amazing new features and, I guess, new look to the world, because I'm telling you, it feels like a way different game just because of the new ambience, or ambiance that's been changed. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game, and stick around to see some beautiful screenshots of DayZ. I'm going to start including some new screenshots at the end of every video with just some nice soothing music to just show the beauty of how this game really is at the end of every video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more content, and I hope to see all of you in my next video.